Okay, so this here was actually a 4-foot by 10-foot chicken tractor that we converted into a brooder. So this year we put on a nice fancy waterproof roof on there, and with their waterers, the ducks make an absolute mess of their waterers. See, we got 5 Pekin ducks right in here. They're 3 weeks old tomorrow. And we got these little guys, some white Leghorn chicks, and some Cornish cross. They're kind of hard to tell apart right now, but at least in this video, but you can kind of tell there are some of them that look a little bit more pudgy and featherless than the other ones. It's like this little guy right there is a white Leghorn, and then that little fat dude right there is a Cornish cross. So we got all of these this year. We're trying out these ducks for meat. I heard they grow extremely fast in 6 weeks, about 5-ish pounds. And then the Cornish cross, they're somewhere around the 3.5-4 pound mark at 8 weeks. So, what the heck, we'll just try a couple out. Ducks are pretty cute anyway, so. But I guess if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to eat them, you can always keep these ones for eggs too. They're supposed to be pretty good at laying eggs as well, but that's another experiment for another time. But it's been pretty warm recently, so their lamp hasn't had to be on all day, or hasn't had to be as low as it would have been if it were a quote-unquote normal year. Normally at about this time it's still 50-ish degrees, so that's still pretty cold for them, but they seem to be doing pretty good. These guys, I feed them their pre-made chick starter. Then I mix it with, it has about 6.5 pounds of 3-way mix. It has molasses, corn, oats, and barley in there. And I mix that with 20 pounds of the chick starter. Instead of using a medicated feed, I use the molasses. It has immune benefits with it, and tastes good for them. And the other key thing to preventing disease is to keep everything clean. As you can see, with ducks there's only a certain level of cleanliness that you can maintain because they're just that messy. Like I just emptied and washed out their waterers a few hours ago, and they're already filthy again. So there's a certain point that you just gotta accept the filth, I guess. One interesting thing about these ducks is that you do not have to have water, like little pools or anything like that for them. I guess if you want to have the pools for your ducks, that's whatever, just be prepared for the extra mess, because they will get water everywhere, trust me. And besides, the chicks there, they themselves are not built for handling super wet conditions. So if you're raising ducks and chickens together, that might not be the best idea unless you have like either those nipple waterers, or you got like a separate area to keep your ducks where they can swim around and splash and all that. But one thing that is interesting about raising chicks and ducks together is that they both get along really well. Especially the chicks, they learn really fast from the ducks, especially where water is. Because ducks naturally gravitate towards water, and it also gives the chicks some entertainment because the ducks are, you can see they're about 5 times as big as they are. And sometimes you'll see these little chicks getting rides on the ducks' backs and whatnot, scratching through their bedding and finding stuff. But overall, this setup has been really good. It's outside, so you don't have to do it in your garage. Of course, you can make smaller versions of these for whatever size of operation you got. This pen alone, I've raised about 75 chicks up to 8 weeks of age, and then transferred them or split them into 2 separate cages. So you'd have 35 in here and 35 in another, or 37 or something like that. But and then when you're done with them being a brooder, you could turn them into a mini greenhouse or a storage compartment, or you can even raise full-grown chicks, or full-grown chickens, full-grown ducks even. That's what we're planning to do with these guys, is keep these ducks in the other version of this. It's the same size and everything, until they're ready for slaughter weight. You can see they're kind of piggish, but they put on weight really good, so I'm not complaining about that. As always, if you have any more questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will try my best to get back to you. Thank you.